As I was preparing for this video series, I thought about Robbie. And if you spend any time with Robbie's family and friends that knew him as a kid, you'll hear story after story about how he tore apart whatever mechanical thing he got for Christmas or his birthday so he could figure out what was inside. And to this day, Robbie can fix anything and build anything without a single engineering class because somehow he has that innate ability to understand how mechanical systems function. Great consultants need to master systems thinking in organizations like Robbie has mastered systems thinking in mechanical things. There are 5 things to know in order to master systems thinking in organizations. First, basically there are 3 primary systems within an organization. The business strategy is all about what the organization wants to accomplish. The organization and people strategies are about the how. So business strategy includes mission and purpose, brand, vision and goals. Organization strategy includes the organizational structure, processes, and how work gets linked across organizational and geographic boundaries. And then people strategies, they include HR practices such as staffing, training, communication, and it also includes performance metrics and rewards. These 3 strategies combined create the informal culture and leadership practices that get employed. The second thing I want you to understand about organizational systems is that in order for an organization to be healthy, these 3 strategies need to be both explicit and aligned with one another. What this means is to maximize effectiveness, what leaders say they want to accomplish needs to be aligned with how they're actually operating. So you know intuitively, as a customer, when this is working right. My dad was selling shoes for Nordstrom's, which was great for me because I love shoes. Around the same time, I was teaching a customer service program that was created by a former Nordstrom trainer. What I found interesting is how what my dad's experience was with what the internal practices that they talk about matched. And they differentiate themselves for their customer service. So what they have in place are these processes for returns for just about anything. And my dad as a salesperson was compensated in a way that enabled superior service. The third aspect of organizational systems is the flip side of the second. And root causes to organizational challenges often result from a disconnect between these strategies. So for example, I have a client who really wanted to grow their business based on international expansion. However, their organizational structure was functionally based. So they had a lot of challenges with being able to pursue these new market opportunities and be able to relate to these new geographic structures or environments. So structure is what held them back. The fourth aspect of organizational systems that you need to understand is a change in one area always begs a change in the others. So if you change your business strategy, then the processes and the structure and the leadership and the environment, the people practices all need to be readapted and realigned. And the fifth principle I want you to understand is organizational systems is what keeps consultants properly positioned. Think about it for a moment. Your best mechanic is one who's able to tell you exactly what's causing that knocking noise and how to fix it in the most efficient way. World-class doctors are differentiated by their ability to accurately diagnose challenges and heal their patients. It is literally no different with consultants. So if what I'm saying resonates with you, you are well on your way. Along with this video is a worksheet that's going to help you begin applying your systems thinking. But in the meantime, let me share with you just a few tips of how you can get smarter about systems. Start to pay attention to all the systems around you. Look at them in your house. Nature is an amazing role model for helping you to understand systems thinking. Do additional research on organizational systems. My model's just one. If you Google organizational systems, models, or theories, you're going to find hundreds that depict something similar, but maybe in a different format that will resonate more with you. Jay Galbraith has a STAR model that is an excellent one that many people refer to. I mentioned in the other video, the Rumler-Braish book, they have a 9-box model. So there's a lot of different ways that you can look at it. And then finally, get comfortable with the 5 whys method, which is as simple as it sounds. When you're asked about something, just ask 5 whys and you're going to get closer to the root. So if a client asks you, hey, I want you to deliver a conflict resolution training for employees, before you just say yes, ask the whys. Go about it and say, well, why do you think the conflict resolution training is necessary? Why do you think there are conflicts? Why do you think that this is even worth doing? So if you start doing that, you're going to be able to start to see systems in a much stronger way. Join me in the next video where we're going to take another look at how organizational systems function from a different vantage point.